And a very warm welcome to our final segment of parenting. And today we are going to learn about Mindfulness Toolkit, where we'll understand about what is meditation and mindfulness and what are the tools and techniques which can bring everlasting changes in your life, your connection with yourself and connection with people around you, especially with your children. These two words, mindfulness and meditation, can be daunting for many. But what we are talking here is a mindfulness without the baloney and without any of the woo-woo. It is simple, secular, scientifically validated exercise for the brain. And mindfulness does help the brain. I have a little model to explain all this time, all these videos, they're explaining about inner child, which is nothing but limbic part of our brain. And people who are practicing mindfulness, there is a physiological and anatomical changes in the limbic part which reacts. What change? The size of the amygdala, seat of emotions, feelings, that reduced. It doesn't mean you can reduce the feelings. I'm talking about the impulsive reaction reduced a lot. And this is prefrontal cortex, and prefrontal cortex is seat of more wisdom, more grounding, balance, where you respond instead of react. So mindfulness increases the activity in the prefrontal region. Not only this, there is science which is saying that neurons, which our brain is made up of, those neurons, the number of neuron increases. So the term called neuroplasticity says you can essentially rewire and hardwire your brain by changing the patterns, by inducing new things, and that which can help is mindfulness. Sarah Lazar, one of the neuroscientists at medical Harvard schools, she proved the volume of brain increased in people who are practicing on a regular basis mindfulness. She tested for like 40 days, a few months, and there was a change in the brain in the size of amygdala, which was amazing. Now, the question is how we can do it, how we can bring this change in our life, and how we can practice. There are loads of tools and information if you look in the web, but I'm going to talk about two things, and one is like most of the meditation and mindfulness they talk about is breath work. So why breath? First, it's a very easy tool. Second, breath is nothing but inhale and exhale. You're inhaling oxygen and you're exhaling carbon dioxide. And interestingly, these two components are very important to maintain pH of our blood. Our blood's natural pH, normal pH, is slightly alkaline, 7.4. And when you are oxygenating your blood, you are maintaining that alkalinity. There's another organ which helps, which is kidney. I'm not talking about that at the moment, but I'm talking about lungs, which can help to maintain that acid and alkaline nature of our body. So if you're stressed, you have more acid in your body, more acidity. I'm not talking about the digestion, I'm talking about normal pH of the body. Most of the illnesses, their basic reason is acid in the body. The pH is acidic. So breath work is very crucial, and focusing on breath helps you to be aware, to be present. And once you are aware and present, you're not shallow breathing, you are inhaling more, because once you're aware that this is life I'm putting inside myself and it is oxygenating my blood and it is helping my brain, you will automatically change into the deep breathing cycle. So one is breath. Another one is thought. Be aware of your thinking, about your thoughts. I have made a little cycle here. For example, this is the pattern. So once you become aware of your thought pattern, you can bring changes in your life. And how you can do it mindfully. Let's say from a five senses we see something. For example, your friend, you waved at your friend who was or in your office, you've waved at your colleague and she didn't reply you back. you'll start, one thought will come and you'll say, don't know why she ignored me. What happened? This is a bit weird. And that thought will become 1, 2, 10, 50. And they say in a day, nearly we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts, and most of the thoughts are negative. And you got into that whirlwind of negativity. Oh, why she did that to me? Oh, other friend did that. I think I'm not good enough. I don't think I'll ever have a friend. Oh, I helped her so much, and look at her, she's showing attitude. And it never stops. And it becomes a pattern. You came back home, you drove home, you had dinner, you're washing your dishes, but back of mind, that thought that it's real. And that becomes a habit. And that becomes you thinking negative. So mindfulness teaches you to come out of that negativity. How you can do it? Let's first focus on the techniques. So I'll teach you a couple of them. One is breathing, how to focus on breath. So most of the time I use this technique with my clients, that you relax wherever you're sitting, relax your body, especially your shoulders, drop your shoulders and inhale, and tense your body. Fist, curl your toes and hold your breath at the count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Inhale. It's automatic. Next breath is deeper. You inhale for diaphragm because you're holding your breath. And this you'll watch in this 8 seconds, you didn't think, no thought appeared because you're focusing on your breath. So you are training your mind. You've trained your mind. So if you do this exercise for a week, few times a day, you will start rewiring your brain, neuroplasticity. So you did mindfulness. Second one is focusing on thoughts. So even if you're sitting down, I would say to just watch your thought like a news ticker. So without judging, you just sitting and watching what thought is coming. Am I thinking about what meal? Okay, then meal. What I'm going to groceries. We can't go out. We order online. This thought, let them come and go. Don't get swayed by one thought. Let them come and go. This is another technique. And third technique is bringing awareness to present moment, where you use your 5 senses. How, like wherever you're sitting now, just where you say how it feels. Are you sitting on a chair, on a bed, or what is the texture of the cloth? What the contact with your body? And second, try to close your eyes and try to hear the voices. Can you hear some birds, or a traffic noise, or the children next room, or the TV noise upstairs, or what's the noise? What you can smell? What's the smell like? And what's the taste in your mouth at present? So you're engaging 5 senses. You're doing mindfulness. So these are the few techniques where you are rewiring your brain. And this is the basis of mindfulness. I'll be releasing more videos to teach in depth about meditation. But if you start just with these few techniques, you are giving a taster session to your brain. And once it starts getting into that habit, you can have more control over your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this journey with you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me via email or my phone number, which is given below. I really wish all of you very, very happy parenting. Look after yourself and stay safe.